I found using power allowed me to make the most of what time I had. To me, it's a no-brainer that if you want the most out of your performance, then you need the tools that allow you to achieve that. I think you should be able to go into an event knowing exactly where you're at. You know your level of fitness, you know your level of fatigue that you're carrying, you know what threshold you can hold. If I know all those things, then my performance is already determined. It's just simply about going out and achieving it. Power allows me to do that day in, day out. When I do a training session, when I do a race, whatever it might be, power allows me to repeat the process over and over again.
For me, it gave me the opportunity to really fine-tune my training, to quantify my training load, and to see changes over time, which is a massive motivator for me, especially now as a Masters rider, hugely motivating. Power directly correlates to certain specific energy systems in the body. It gives us the real ability to train specifically, accurately, monitor and track it over time. I actually think it suits absolutely everyone who's looking to improve and who wants to improve. It also enables us to identify specifics about the athlete. We can look into a power profile of an athlete. For you to have a power meter, it would again enable you to really look into your strengths and weaknesses as a rider, see where you really sit in the grand scheme of things with your power profile. And again, that's just such a benefit, because we've only ever been able to gauge ourselves. You'd only be able to gauge yourself on the local riders that you ride against, but with power you can gauge yourself against everyone. You can look at the times and the power outputs for Alpe d'Huez, and you can download it and load it onto your kicker trainer. You can put your wheel at 8% and you can go and ride Alpe d'Huez. Fantastic opportunity to again gauge and ride some of the great sections of trail and roads all around the world. So in that sense, power is the only way to be able to achieve that. Power is a means by which we can really quantify our caloric intake, because it's a mechanical energy. So again, as a means to look at dietary manipulation, loss of weight, we can see exactly what we're burning on the bike. We can then look at what we're doing and eating, and we can match our intake to our burn rate. And again, then that's just a fantastic tool, you know, incredibly motivating. You can be 50 years old, pick up a power meter and see from the year to year that you're still making improvements. And I think that's probably an absolutely fantastic way to keep the motivation to keep training. So if you can find a tool that enables you to see potential gain, that's going to keep you motivated to keep pushing. And for a lot of Masters riders, I think that's fantastic. Myself included, love it, froth on it.